2014 Harley Davidson Dana Wide Glide with the 103 twin cam. So if you've seen some other videos, I had a 99 Road King with the 88 twin cam, and I had a 93 Softail with an 80-inch Evo, and I sold both of those. I definitely missed the 80-inch Evo, just because it was a really cool looking bike. But I sold them, and then I was like, man, I sold them both, and I was like, oh, I couldn't go too long without buying another Harley. It's just something about Harleys. I mean, I ride the dual sport and I ride the dirt bike, but you don't get what you get on a Harley. And what I'm talking about is something that you would probably you wouldn't be able to understand unless you bought a Harley. The camaraderie, you can show up anywhere and be best friends with anyone, just because you own a Harley. So you don't get that anywhere. So I've had crotch rockets, I've had it all. You don't get that anywhere. So I miss that, and I just miss having a big cruiser that goes ka-chug, you know. So anyway, more about this bike. So they only made this style for a few years. It looked like they made it and they stopped production, and then they made it again in like 14 to 17, I think. And maybe it's not like the in thing. I talked to some other guys at work, and they're like, man, that front 21-inch wheel just looks weird. You know, why is it raked out like that? I'm like, well, they were really trying to do a throwback to the 70s, a 70s chopper. And I love that. I mean, you either like it or you hate it, right? I mean, you love it or hate it. You either like the 21-inch front wheel and a 40-degree rake, or you don't. That's not the style right now, I know. But you know what? I don't really care about styles. I do what I want. So yeah, I love this thing. It has some risers on it, and it has some other, you know, modifications here and there. And I bought it exactly like you see it. I haven't done anything to it. I bought it 6 months ago. I don't know. And it's been a lot of fun. I'm thinking I possibly might get a different backrest. I kind of like the idea of a backrest that comes up to a point. It kind of depends on what I feel like, but yeah, she's on the battery charger for the first time this ever, really, because here in Oregon we've been getting nonstop rain every single day, and I don't mind riding in the rain, but I ride that bike in the rain. So, but yeah, it has Vance and Hines exhaust. I mean, you know, it sounds like a Harley, rides like a Harley. I love it. Yeah, I need to get some footage of me riding this. That has the soft bags on it, and yeah, I just figured I'd throw a video up since it's been so long since I've done it. I'm not sure if I've done a video on the 2022 KLR either, but maybe I'll do that. Oh, and I went and sat on, speaking of the KLR and the Harley, you put those together, and I went and sat on a Pan Am the other day, and I really like that bike too. I don't know, maybe in a couple of years. I really like the old school Harley look, and I like to have the choice to go either or. So I'm not sure if I'd do the Pan Am, but if I could keep this and get a Pan Am, I would. I'm not sure if I could afford that, but yeah. Here we go. Here's the garage. Bam. Well, if you have any questions, comments, throw it in the comments down there, and maybe I'll read them, and we can go for a ride together. I'm really looking forward to hitting some biker rallies this year. Back when I had my other Harleys, it was during COVID, and all the biker rallies were closed. So, except for like Sturgis, but I'm not riding 5 days to get somewhere. I don't have that kind of PTO time. But yeah. All right. Well, have a good one, guys. Stay dry. Keep riding.